Let me hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries.
Tell me the United States is better than your country without telling me the United States is better than your country. This chick is not the sharpest tool in the shed. Listen to what she says. They move here because it's a little less worse. What? Less worse means better, right? Less worse, a lot of worse is better, right? Come on, people. You can't make this stuff up, all right? So, let's just finish out and see what this chick has to say in her 1 minute silly rant.
Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above.
Let me tell you something, folks. I don't care how good your music, your vibe, your food, your culture is in any country, specifically Mexico, because that's what she's going to refer to as Mexico. I've been to Mexico several times. I have land in Mexico, right? But I will tell you this. Even if you have all that good stuff that she claims, it's not worth it if your country is being overrun by Mexican cartel and your government is in bed with the Mexican cartel and corrupt all the way across the board. All right? I just did a video of Claudia Sheinbaum, which is the president of Mexico, where she's talking about how they can't start a war with the cartels. And she blames it on it goes against our laws to have war with the cartels, because then you're going to be killing people without, going to court and a jury. Does that make sense? Mexico has been a corrupt country for years and continues to be a corrupt country, being overrun by the cartels, and the government does it or is afraid to do anything because the cartel is so big. All right? Look at what this guy did, Bukele, in El Salvador. El Salvador used to be overrun by not Mexican gangs, MS-13 gangs. What did he do? He swept the whole country of all these people. Any small ties to MS-13, he freaking swept the country and locked them up in CCOT, the prison that he calls prison for terrorists. All right? Why can't they do that in Mexico? Why? I'll tell you why. Because the cartel has too much power over the government. And this girl over here is going to defend Mexico and talk about how the minimum wage, yeah, okay, minimum wage per day, what people make per day, I think she says it's like $15 a day. All right? So, and then you could come here and make $15 an hour. So you're telling me that you're not coming here for a better life because it's better here? Come on, man. Give me a break. Let's finish her out.
We just moved here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families.
Bro, she actually uses the word better. She claims that her country is better, other countries are better than the United States, and that people do not come here because the United States is better. That's what her claim is. But then she claims that they come here for a better life. Like I said, you can't make this stuff up. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. And then she calls us stupid. We're stupid. She should listen to herself, really.
Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour, a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars? Not even 15 American dollars. Right now with $15 in San Diego, I could go maybe buy a matcha and half of a granola bar, honey.
Okay, folks. So, isn't that better, right? That you can come here with $15 that you make a day over there, okay, and buy a Starbucks coffee and a granola bar, whatever the heck she said, right? You can afford that because you're making good money here. So isn't that better? Folks, isn't that better than what is going on in Mexico and what she is referring to, the life of in Mexico? I mean, and she's adamant about it. She's very confident in her little rant here. It's amazing.
If you support ICE, you support people getting destroyed. If you support families getting destroyed, I hope you rot in hell. And I will see you there, babes, for sure.
Well, one thing I will say, she admits she's going to hell. You know, this whole immigration thing, it just blows my mind how people really don't understand it. They don't see it for what it is, and how we had open border for 4 years, all right? And people are still defending deporting illegal immigrants, or not defending it, against deporting illegal immigrants. You know, listen, I'm gonna leave you with this. If anything, look at what's happened in Europe, in the UK. Look it up, and how the influx of immigrants that have flooded the UK and how the culture there has changed. Do some research, folks. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video in addition.